Hello again. Well, South Africa's Department of Basic Education recently released the country's national senior certificate results for the class of 2019. Now, the drop in the numbers of pupils writing the grade 12 mathematics exam is indeed a concern. Another area of concern is the actual performance in mathematics for university entrance. Getting a 30% pass may secure diploma or university entrance, but these low pass marks will not prepare students to succeed at mathematics at university level. Joining us for more on the line is Sharonsheet Shah. She's the Executive Director of the Maths Centre, Johannesburg-based non-profit organisation striving to improve maths, science and technology education in the country. She's also the recipient of the Schwab Foundations 2015 Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and her work at the Maths Centre has already helped hundreds of thousands of learners and teachers in South Africa. Good afternoon, Sharonsheet. Thank you so much for joining us on the SABC News channel.
Good afternoon, Krishni, and good afternoon to all the viewers.
Sharonsheet, why is a subject like mathematics, I just want to start at the beginning, so crucial, not just as a subject for our children learning at school, but also as a necessary life skill?
As I have been in this field for over 52 years now, and 25 years as the head of the Maths Centre, Fourth Industrial Revolution seemed to have caused a massive conversation, a critical conversation amongst many researchers. Unless we begin to really truly understand what I have begun to call the fifth dimension of learning, which is how exactly do you transfer your skills to becoming an adult, a young adult, seeking entry into university. Unless you understand that, particularly the generation that currently is, I would say, grade 7 onwards, their work life's going to be messed up, their understanding emotionally and intellectually, even if they're very bright kids, even if they're achieving distinctions, they are beginning to become very restless, and they are going to ask, why am I not being successful? The issue is so much is missing from our daily discourse when we talk about mathematics. You have asked about the daily life skills. Those daily life skills, even if you take the simplest ones about managing your money, managing your budget, managing your economics in the household, they are going to become crucial because the jobs are going to be scarce. Unless you begin to understand, and mathematics is required for that. And it isn't just the numerical skills. I'm talking about mathematical skills to become an adult, because when I manage my budget well, when I know what is the curriculum exactly that my children are doing at school, I am setting my child up for success. Because that child knows that if I'm good at mathematics, if I can manage mathematics, it isn't just about actuarial science and chemistry and engineering and the 4IR. All that is important. But that child will have a massive dose of confidence to manage their life, beginning with the managing of their daily school curriculum. And Krishni, all that is missing. You know, I'm becoming very restless because we can't just, yes, the number of learners taking matric was much less, number of those getting distinctions was much less, but we need to dig deeper and figure out why our children and parents and teachers, why are they so detached from a skill that's a core life skill?
So why do you think children and their caregivers are struggling with a subject like this, Sharonsheet? I know at the Mathematics Centre you have a very effective three-prong approach that you use.
Yes. Our basic approach is teacher development, learner development, and providing resources. Resources such as apparatus for geometric constructions, apparatus for science, books, calculators, and so on. But bigger than that, we started advocacy campaigns. Number one campaign is Parents Matter, Parents Count. You need to work with parents that it isn't just about help them to do homework. I don't want any parent to help any child to do homework. I want a parent to provide emotional, intellectual support in the sense of value. I value you. You've come home. You've got homework to do. Many of our kids are struggling with transport every day, struggling with food every day, struggling with all sorts of emotional imbalance and traumas in the households every day. Whoever is the carer needs to say, you're home now, you're my number one, I want you to sit and do your homework. At the same time, in parallel, in synchronicity, teachers need to design homework in such a way that it's engaging, it's exciting, it involves the household, it involves the community, and then even people who are at work, if they can get hold of some of those people and ask them, how do you use accounting? How do you become an accountant? How do you take part in understanding the apps on the telephone? Basic things. You don't even have to pay for many of those apps, Krishni. They are for free. Khan Academy is for free, and it's the world's number one app for mathematics. Yes, you do need some data. I get that. And data is not free. I get that. But if we get our priorities right and engage children in their own learning, then only we are likely to win.
Sharonsheet, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there due to time constraints, but we do appreciate you sharing your time with us on the SABC News Desk.